Welcome back to the channel, Gidianal. We are mining for gold. Look at these massive flakes. Get ready for Gold Mining Simulator 2. Let's get rich.
And welcome everybody to this first look of Gold Mining Simulator 2 with me, PCSimGuy. So, yeah, did not know this was coming out. Well, this demo is out right now. So I was really excited because I played the first one and I had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was a really cool game. So I'm excited to see what they have improved and exactly what else, what equipment's new and how all of it works. So let's just hop right in and get going. Can't afford to buy a machine? You can take a loan from the bank. Here we are, flying. Gold Mining Simulator 2.
You see that all around you? It's Alaska, my boy. It's still untamed, dangerous, and goddamn beautiful. You're seeing beauty in its purest form right here. But we're not here to admire the scenery. We're here to find the gold. With hard work, sweat, and dedication, you can fulfill your dreams of riches.
Here we are. So I'm running about 83, 80 FPS right now, which is pretty good. Hello, Prospector. In these tough times, you've decided to put everything on the line and set off for Alaska, chasing dreams of gold and glory. Your grandpa Jed runs a small mining operation in the area and wants to introduce you to the challenging world of gold mining. Your plane has just landed, and you're on your way to his estate. Use left stick to walk around, left trigger if you want to move faster, and anytime you need help finding the right button, left on the D-pad shows you key bindings hint. If you ever want to see this or future tutorials again, you can always view them in the Journal tab in the tablet menu under the window button. Alright. So, we're going to walk on up here. Oh, look at that stream. Water looks really good. All the graphics in this, the trees look very detailed. And you got a nice mixture of firs and live trees and dead trees. Got moss on the rocks. Very nice graphics.
Well, hey there, kid. Saw your plane touching down out there on the lake. I'm waiting for you at the parcel. Cross the bridge and stick to the road by the cabin. You'll find it easy enough. Oh, and keep your eyes peeled for bears.
There's an old truck there. Old house. It's like a shop. So, let's head on up. See if we can't find Grandpa Jed. Here we go. There he is. Sitting in the shade. Hey, Gramps.
Well, I'll be darned. Feels like just yesterday you were no bigger than a gold nugget. All right, enough jawing. The gold ain't gonna dig itself. Let's get to it.
Yes, sir.
Here, used to be my lucky shovel. Now pick it up and start.
To find items or other interactable objects on the ground, you can use your miner's sense by pressing the right trigger. Okay. There are two types of items in the game, equipable and non-equipable. Equipable items automatically added to your backpack as soon as you pick them up. You can drop them by pressing X, or unequip, store them by using the quick item access menu under left, L3, or rotate them by using right button and left button. Non-equipable items don't fit in your backpack, but some items are small enough that you can carry several at once. If you come across such an item, you'll see curved shapes around the crosshairs representing how many of them you can carry. Filled shapes indicate how many items you're currently holding. Cool.
Fill up 2 buckets with dirt and stick the dirt here and there and see if it glitters back at you. Then we'll know where to dig.
Alright, so Alright, we can carry 2, so we'll set one down right here. We'll set the other down here. Cool. Alright, now we'll pull out our old trusty shovel here. Gramps'. Alright, A to dig and A to empty the shovel, so we'll go get it. There we go. Oh, alright, that bucket's full, so let's pick it up, carry it over here by the other bucket, fill the first bucket up. Man, these graphics are really good. Let's pull our shovel back out. And we're digging the same spot on this one so you can kind of see how the terraforming works.
That's enough for now. Grab the buckets and come with me. Let's see if we struck anything shiny.
Alright, we're going to pick up both buckets, and we're going to follow Grandpa Jed. I like that he's Old South. Yes, sir. We gotta take him up here to the pond. Gramps moves a little slower these days.
Time to learn the basics, boy. You'll need a bucket full of pay dirt and a gold pan. First thing you do is empty the bucket onto the gold pan.
Oh, okay. So, let's pick up this bucket, and we're gonna drop dirt from bucket. Gold panning. Gold panning is one of the oldest and most effective techniques for extracting gold flakes from gold-bearing dirt. Gold is one of the heaviest minerals, which means that when soil is agitated in the water, the gold always settles to the bottom. By repeating washing the soil and removing the lighter sand, only the heavier materials such as black sand and gold will remain in the pan at the end. Start by filling the pan with water using X, then use right thumbstick to move the pan in a circular motion. When the water becomes too dirty, pour it out by tilting the pan using left thumbstick and collect fresh water using X. Repeat this process till you start seeing gold. When the water no longer gets dirty, it means you successfully removed all the impurities, leaving the only gold and black sand in the pan. Alright, so we're going to drop you down. We're going to pick you up. So this is very similar to
Go ahead. Dip the gold pan in the water and give it a good shake. Gold's much heavier than dirt, so it'll stay at the bottom.
Man, this is a lot harder than the last time. Man, it was a lot more forgiving. There we go. Just got to get the right rhythm to it. There we go. Right thumbsticks. No wonder I was moving the wrong one. So pour that water out. Then we'll get us some more fresh water. Still getting dirty on us. So yeah, right thumbsticks. I was using the left the whole time. So, right thumbstick again.
You see that shine?
Oh yeah,
That's
there's some
gold.
gold, baby.
Now go on, grab it before it washes away.
Alright, rotate pan. Toggle picking up.
Don't you forget about that
Left.
second bucket, though.
L3 is
It might be
toggle
holding even more
picking up.
gold.
So, All right, so let's go try bucket number 2 here. Oops. You guys are going to have to bear with me. I haven't played this at all. I saw some other people were using it, but oh, oops. Saw some other people were using it, but I didn't want to ruin my first look at it, so I haven't even looked at any other videos on it. I just decided to make mine and get going. So yeah, this is old school panning for gold. And in the last one, you kind of started off doing this. And then you worked your way up to bigger equipment.
That's enough panning for now. Now, how about we get ourselves a wash plant and dig for real?
Yeah, let's get us a wash plant, Gramps.
We need to pick a spot for the wash plant. Now, don't place it too far from the water so we don't run out of hoses.
Begin the construction process. You first need to choose a location where you want to place the machine or building. Plus, press right thumbstick and select the AUH-20C wash plant from the menu. After selecting it, a semi-transparent construction blueprint will appear in front of you. Use right on the D-pad to rotate it. Once you found a suitable spot, press A to confirm the construction plan. Alright, let's see if we can... So that's... Okay, so we're going to set it right here. Alright, this is the one we want. Do I want to... I guess it does need to be in here a little bit.
Alright, it's settled. While I'm busy hauling in the wash plant parts, you head to town and grab the rest of the gear that we're gonna need.
Alright,
Take
yes
my
sir.
pickup. I left the keys on the TV stand in the house you passed earlier. Oh, and there's a bit of gold I've already dug up. Grab it too. You'll need it to pay for the equipment.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's go hop in Grandpa's truck here. Well, first we gotta get his keys and his gold. There's his keys. And there's his gold. 150 grams of gold. Dang, Pops, you just leave it sitting out there like that? That's crazy. But we are in the middle of nowhere. Alright, X to enter the vehicle. The pickup will be your primary means of transportation for a large part of the game, so it's best to get familiar with it. Start by releasing the handbrake using A and start the engine with X. Once that's done, press right trigger to move forward, left thumbstick to turn, and if you pick up too much speed, use left trigger to slow down or reverse. Alright, parking brake off. Started her up, and let's get going. I don't remember, I know you used to have to kind of look at your map in the first one, figure out where to go a lot. It'd be nice if you had some sort of, either that it was super easy to get to town, or, oh, there's our plane.
You're gonna need some
going over the
cash
dam
before
here.
you can buy anything. There's a place in Falcons Creek, the Gold Horizon Institute. The guy running it, it's an old buddy of mine. Tell him you're my grandson, and he'll give you a better deal than those bankers.
Alright, we're going to the Gold Horizon Institute and set the parking brake. Alright, B to get out instead of X. It was X to get in, but B to get out. Got it. Let's open. So the other one, you didn't go inside except for the store where you went to buy parts. So I like this. To sell gold or pour out as much as you want to sell from your gold thermos. onto the scale and use the select the sale option. Okay, we can do that.
Well, well, if it ain't old Jad's grandson. I'll tell you what, if you got some gold to sell, I'll count it as high purity this time, but only 'cause it's Jad.
Why, thank you, sir. I'm going to pour this here gold out. There we go. And we want to sell
Looking
that,
for
sir.
mining gear? Head over to the Martello shop, other side of town. They got everything you could need.
All right, man. You
And
going
hey,
through puberty?
next time,
Your voice
bring
cracking.
me a whole bucket of nuggets.
I'm going to try, bud. I'm going to try. Got to put Gramps to shame. All right, let's get in the truck. Release the handbrake. Start her back up. And we're going to go right over here to the left. To the store. All right. Parking brake set. Gotta remember that parking brake.
Morning. Welcome to Martello. Feel free to look around.
Thank you. Time to go shopping just like in a real store. Start by walking around the hall and browsing the items on display. If something catches your eyes, approach it, press X, and then choose the quantity using left thumbstick. Press it to add to your cart. Once you've added the items you want to your cart, head to checkout, press X on the shopkeeper to finalize the transaction. If you've changed your mind about any items or quantities, don't worry, you'll be able to make final adjustments at the checkout. Sounds good. Looks like we want to go over here. Oh yeah, we need some miner's moss. So we need 6. Add to cart. 6 miner's moss, please. I like that it shows where it's at. Or is it on the other side? I think it's on the other side. Ooh, look at that Jenny, baby. Yeah, there we go. So medium voltage cable. Looks like we need 1. Alright. Medium voltage splitter. No. Don't need that. Oh, there we go. Wait. Maybe it is that. Medium power generator. That's what we needed. 1 of those. We're going to need 2 water hose and 1 water pump. Let's get us a medium water pump. And 2 medium water hoses. Finalize the transaction at the counter. Let's double check that I got the 2. Alright, let's purchase it. After finalizing your purchase, all the items you bought will be waiting for pickup in the pickup area.
All set. Your gear's waiting at the pickup zone.
Thanks,
Swing
man.
by anytime you need more stuff.
I'll be back. Trust me, brother. Alright, we're going to close the door. And we're going to drive over to the pickup area. Items you just purchased won't make their way to your claim on their own. You need to load them to your car yourself and transport them there. Pick up each item manually, place it in the bed of your truck. Remember, some items can be carried several at a time. Once you're done, close the tailgate and you're good to go. Oops. A little close there. Oh, I can't get out that way. We'll kind of have to back her in here. Put my handbrake on. Well, get out and lower our tailgate first. There we go. Now we'll back her in here. Take our handbrake off. Handbrake and turn her off. Save some gas while we get out of here. Oh, we actually have to walk around. No jumping up there easily. Alright, that's cool. Alright, so we got our medium voltage cable. We're going up here. There you go. Medium water hose number 1. Alright, won't let me stack that one. There we go. Medium water hose number 2. There we go. Let's get that medium power Jenny. Oh, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted, boy. There we go. Now let's get this miner's moss. 6 of them. Oh, we can take 2 at a time, so we're going to do that. Oh, 3 at a time. Cool. I like that. And one more. There's our miner's moss in there. And we just need our water pump. There she blows. Medium water pump. Alright. We'll drive up here. Park and brake. Get out. Shut my tailgate. Alright. Go back to your parcel. Park your truck near the wash plant and talk with Gramps. Yes, sirree, Bob. Let's head back to the parcel. It's a ghost town in here. There's the rental store there for large equipment. We'll go ahead back across the dam. And you don't have to concentrate on being in the right lane all the time. There's no other cars on here, so we'll make a left-hand turn here. Onto the track. And another left-hand turn here. Climbing up the mountain here, baby. Oh yeah, we came a different way here. There's the wash plant. It wants us to park right over here. Auto saving. Oh! Handbrake. Then turn her off. Then head out. There we go. Alright, where's Gramps at? Oh, he's all the way up here. Hey, Gramps.
Finally. Took you long enough.
Hey, man, I'm learning.
I got most of the wash plan set up while waiting for you. All that's left to do is hooking up the sluice boxes, so stop standing there and hop in the excavator. And don't you dare scratch her.
Yes, sir. Alright. You said hop in the excavator. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, basic excavator controls aren't much different from driving other vehicles. Use X to start the engine, A to release the track lock, right and left trigger to move forward or backwards, and left thumbstick to turn. When you're ready to start digging, press left thumbstick to enter operator mode. Use left thumbstick to rotate the cabin, left up and down to move the main boom, right up and down to move the stick boom, and right and left on the right thumbstick to scoop up dirt with the bucket. Remember, you can adjust the camera distance at any time with the left button or right button, or change the perspective with right button. R3. Okay.
Now
Just have
drive
to
that
get in here and
excavator to
figure
the
out.
trailer and move the bucket right over the sluice box. Careful though, we don't have any spare ones left.
Okay, yeah, so right, zoom, okay. So now we hit L3 to enter operator mode. Boom her out. Over the sluice box. Okay, hold on. Need this to come in. Oh, over there. Okay. Alright, I'm with you, Gramps. I'm with you. Gotta come over here. Pick up the sluice box. That's what Gramps wants. Alright. I'm with you. I'm with you. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. So I'm kind of driving in reverse right now. But it works fine. Yeah. Rawr.
Alright, that's close enough. Now hop out and hook the sluice box to the bucket using the transport cables.
Parts of the wash plant are too heavy to lift by hand. That's why we need to use steel cables and an excavator to use them. Once you position the excavator bucket over the part, exit the machine, pick up the transporter cable with the cable in hand, press A on the attachment point of the excavator bucket, then on the attachment point of the part. Okay, that makes sense. Where are the cables at? All the way over here, Gramps. Can I pick up two? Yeah, that's what we're going to want to do. Pick up two of them there. Alright, Gramps, I got it. Alright, attachment point 1. Right there. Jump is Y. Okay. So if I can't do that, and then pick this up. There we go. There we go. Pick that one up. We'll hook it up to here. Connect that to there, and then right over there. And then we gotta get 2 more steel cables here, baby. I like this. We didn't have to do this last time. Hook up the cables to do it. I can't remember exactly how, but it just kind of hooked everything up for you, if I'm not mistaken. And just kind of drove it into place, I guess. So let's jump up here. Let's put one down. Let's go for the far one here first. Attach it to there. And Man, gotta find just the right spot for it. It's a little sensitive there. I may need to mess with my sensitivity at some point here. And
The cables look solid.
Get back in the excavator and move the sluice box over to the wash plant.
yes, sir, Gramps. Break off. Driver mode. Oh, put it on. Ooh, yeah, look at the physics of it. That's pretty cool. So we'll go driver over here. Okay, I think I just drive forward here. Hard left. Back up a little bit. Back up a little more.
Good
There
enough.
we
Looks
go.
like there might be some hope for you yet. Get out, unhook the cables, and connect the wash plant to water and power. And after that, we'll throw in some miner's moss to catch the gold.
Alright, let's detach the cables. Pick up. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and pick this one up. And we're going to take it over to the table so we don't lose them. Alright, where we got them from. And let's go get our other ones. That's pretty cool. I love that you actually do rigging. So, there's one.
Kick things off with the power generator. No power means the wash plant's useless, so just be sure to fuel it up.
Alright, so we're going to drop that, drop that. Now we're going to get the power generator. That's the water pump, but we need the generator. Set up wash plant equipment. For the wash plant equipment to operate, needs both power and water. At this stage of the game, you can supply these using only portable fuel pump and generator. To connect the generator, grab a cable, plug it in the generator, then into the wash plant. Use A or the other way around, no one's checking that. Okay. So we're going to place this right over here, I reckon. And then we need to get the power cable here, which is that right there. Now, what I remember from the last one is that they actually did a really good job of being able to, of connecting hoses and stuff like that. So what you want to do is there it is. Put cable. Now we want to find, I think that one's water. And this one is power. There we go. Before starting the water pumps and generator, you need to fill them with fuel. Take a fuel canister and press A while aiming at the canister ghost above the generator. Once the generator is full, press X on the canister again to pick it back up. Alright, let's go get a canister, which is right here. We'll pick that up. In the first version, you had to refill, buy empty canisters, refuel them yourself, and maybe you do in the regular mode, and this is just a tutorial mode, but I'm enjoying this. This is fun so far. To supply water, you need to connect one hose from the pump to the appropriate port on a wash plant and drop the other end into a water source, in this case, the lake. Once you connect your hose to one point, it will start unrolling behind you. If you want to undo it a little, you can start rolling the hose back up using the right on the D-pad. Remember to connect the hoses to the correct ports. In goes into lake, out goes to the wash plant. Yeah.
Keep that pump close to the water. Those hoses
All
only
right,
stretch
we're
so
going
far,
to leave
and you'll
that
be stuck
jerry
high
can
and
here.
dry
Now we're
before
going to
you
pick
know
up the pump. Right, we're going to run it over here. I want everything kind of together is what I try to do. Oh, so we need to place the pump over here. It's what it's asking us to do, really. And then we just run the hose down here to our thing. So let's get a hose, pump. Let's pick up the pump. We're going to place it right here is where he wants us to place it. Okay. Then, oops. We pick this up. And we want to connect this input. Right here. And then we're going to run this out into the water. Alright. And we don't want it right near the edge. We want to kind of drop her down there where it's nice and deep. There we go. Now we're going to go get another hose. Pick her up. Now she's going on the out. Put. And this one has 2 outputs, so you can be running 2 things at once when you need to. Or we'll take her over here, hook her up. Okay, now we need to fuel. Pick up the jerry can. Take her over here. And refuel her up. Final step in preparing the machine for operations, installing the miner's moss and the sluice boxes. We'll catch your valuable gold. Pick up a piece of miner's moss. Approach the sluice boxes and with the miner's moss in hands, place it into an empty slot using A. Repeat this process till slots are filled.
All right, time for the finishing touch.
Oop.
Miner's mosses. They are the key because they will catch our precious gold. Let's lay them down in those sluice boxes.
Okay, so that's where the moss comes in. This is what's going to catch that gold. And we can carry 3 at a time, so we're going to do that. We're going to drop them all right here. Oops, didn't need to drop all of them, but so for those of you who don't know how this works, basically we're going to dump dirt into the top of it, the pay dirt. And it's going to get the water from the pond over there, lake, whatever it is. And it's going to rock back and forth and wash
Like
that dirt
Time to fire
away.
up this beast and see
And
if
then
she
all the
still
water
roars.
comes out here
I haven't
that
used
picks
her
up
in
the
some
gold,
time,
and
after all.
moss catches it. Once the generators and pumps are filled, start them by using the pull cord or the power button using A. Alright. Where is this one at? It's gotta be down here. Crouch is down. I think that's it. There we go. Gotta get that one going first. And there goes our water. As you can see, we've got water now. 3 out of 50, 100%. We've got water, we've got electricity here, and we got to turn on the wash plant. So, time to start digging. If you don't remember the excavator controls, press left on the D-pad. Digging is simple, just scoop up dirt by driving the bucket into the ground. After that, drive up your excavator to the wash plant with dirt. Pour dirt from your bucket into the hopper by tilting the bucket over it. If you aim correctly, you'll see the dirt filling up. Alright, so what I try to do first...
Go on, boy. Scoop up some dirt. Fuel ain't free.
What I try doing first is get to where... I'm in driver mode. Come on. Oh, right. What I try to do first is get as close to the wash plant as I can, where I can dump my bucket. Right? So now we'll go into operator mode. See, here I can dump my bucket. So now we're going to turn our bucket out. We'll reach out. We're going to scoop up.
Take it slow now. Line up and drop that load right into the hopper.
Boom.
Feeding the wash plant until those mats
Nailed
are
it.
full to the brim.
So we want the mat to basically get 100% full. And see, since I'm digging as close as I can, I don't have to move back and forth, back and forth. All I'm doing is moving the bucket. So I'm not having to switch between operator mode, drive mode, operator mode, drive mode. Look at that. What a beautiful dump. So we're not 50% yet, but we're getting there. Got a little bit of a place right here we can dig. Oh yeah, baby.
Darn, that was a loud one. Spring's gone for sure. Shut down the wash plant quickly.
Gotta shut down the wash plant. Spring broke. Hurry. Yeah, yes sir. Generator's off. Let's go turn off the water pump. That is not good that we got a breakdown already. But that's how it is when you're dealing with old equipment. Take the cordless drill from the table and unlock the broken spring. Remove the broken spring. Mining machines are surprisingly delicate beasts. When part breaks down, you can try to repair it, but the fastest method is simply replacing it with a new one. To access a broken part, you first need to remove the protective casing. Grab a drill, use it to unscrew the bolts by pressing A. Once you've unscrewed all the bolts, use your hand to remove the casing and the broken spring. Replace it with a new one the same way, then reattach the casing. Alright. So it's going to be this one over here on the left, it looks like. Yep. So you got to hold down A to unscrew. Okay. Cool. Ooh, like I said, the sensitivity. Let's see. Go into options menu here. Controls, player sensitivity. Let's turn that down to about 70. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, it's a little better. Alright,
Be sure not to lose that part. We're gonna need it for later.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that right there, Gramps. Now I'm gonna take that spring, see how she's all bent like that. Again, this thing is agitating
more often than I'd like.
to shake out the dirt.
Pretty sure I got a spare one sitting in the garage. Go find it and bring it over so we can get back to work.
Oh man, run over here, get the spare out of the garage. I do like he has a garage over here. That'll come in handy for putting stuff like this up when you're not using it. Alright, yeah, there's the spring. So we'll run back over here. Oh, don't fall in the hole he just dug. Holy me, Zach.
Pop that new spring in and lock the cover back on tight.
Alright, put in the part. Where's the old one? I want to pick that up. I want that right there. There we go. Now we're going to put the part back on here. Cover. And now we're going to drill her shut. I bet we have to, yeah. One down. Two down. Three down. Four down.
Well, looks like we're back in business. Flip that switch and go back to work.
Alright. Well, we're 45 minutes into this video, so I'm going to stop there. I'm going to do another video and keep going, but definitely enjoying this. Going to do a mini series. This is just a demo. I don't know exactly when the game comes out. I'll put a Steam link in the description below so you can go download it yourself. Like I said, it's a lot of fun, especially if you're into this whole gold thing. It's a great simulator. Can't wait to see what else is in store for us with this updated sim. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another first look, as well as series such as LSPDFR and much, much more. This is PCSimGuy, signing out.